In recent years, off-road capable vehicles have experienced a renaissance. Perhaps being cooped up at home for a few years has made everyone yearn for the great outdoors. If you want to do some exploring in the wilderness but prefer to do it in relative luxury, Land Rover has traditionally been the automaker of choice, and its most successful model is the 2024 Land Rover Defender. Revitalized in retro style, this boxy SUV is available in 2-door 2-row, Defender 90, 4-door 2-row, Defender 110, and long wheelbase 3-row, Defender 130, versions. For 2024, the larger Defender 130 is offered with a new outbound trim that removes the third row for a significantly larger cargo capacity. This should be a great choice for those who like the exterior but aren't interested in hardening it. On the other hand, a mid-range V8 engine makes its debut for the larger models, and a new state exterior appearance package is now available. Outside the Land Rover range, there are few luxury SUVs that can compete against the Defender. The Lexus LX 600 is one of them, but it has some pretty major flaws that prevent us from choosing it over the Land Rover. Instead, we suggest you take a look at the Ford Bronco and Jeep Wrangler, which are also exceptional off-roaders. They're nowhere near as luxurious as the Defender, but they'll save you a ton of money. There's a lot to like about the 2024 Land Rover Defender, and its advantages far outweigh its disadvantages. We cover it all in our detailed expert rating below. Strong off-road capability often leads to compromises in road grip and steering precision. But that's not the case here. The Defender handles as a luxury SUV should, and its transmission delivers smooth and often unnoticeable gear changes. The brakes are easy to control to ensure smooth stops around town. As for acceleration, when equipped with the inline 6-cylinder engine, we achieved 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration of 6.7 seconds for the Defender 110 and 6.2 seconds for the Defender 90, which is pretty quick for an off-road focused SUV. Still, with 395 horsepower, you can expect a bit more. Weight could be a culprit. Our test Defenders weighed 5,207 and 5,571 pounds for the 2-door 90 and 4-door 110, respectively. Strong off-road capability often leads to compromises in road grip and steering precision. But that's not the case here. The Defender handles as a luxury SUV should, and its transmission delivers smooth and often unnoticeable gear changes. The brakes are easy to control to ensure smooth stops around town. The Defender cruises down the road with the grace you'd expect from a luxury-priced Land Rover. Even with the optional 20-inch wheels and off-road tires, the interior remains quiet and relatively free of road vibrations. In terms of ride quality, our test car was on the firm side over bumps and road imperfections, but this was likely the result of the larger, heavier wheels. 18-inch wheels are standard. The driver's seat provides a wide range of adjustment. Heating and ventilation are optional. The climate system can maintain a comfortable temperature, but you may have to set a slightly lower target temperature and fiddle with the vents to get the airflow you want. The Defender's huge second row and high roof give the cabin a very spacious feel. It's worth noting that passenger space remains the same whether you choose 110 or 90. There's plenty of headroom, legroom and shoulder room, although the steering column may put some drivers off getting in. It reclines on the front center jump seat, as its usefulness is minimal and removes a significant amount of the normally useful storage space. Height-adjustable air suspension, lots of grab handles and large doors make the 110 easy to access, but climbing into the back of the 2-door 90 will be a chore for most. A few interior controls have steep learning curves. The climate control dials, for example, also function as driving mode selectors and seat heating/ventilation adjustment. It would be much simpler and more intuitive if they were touchscreen controls. The large windows and appropriately sized mirrors make seeing out a non-issue, and the cabin is much quieter than we've come to expect from any off-roader. The large entertainment touchscreen and available digital instrument cluster are engaging and generally respond quickly to inputs. The local voice command system was a bit hit or miss in our tests. We had no difficulty switching stereo stations using natural language, but it couldn't resolve basic navigation requests. Fortunately, you can use your smartphone's voice controls on Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, which are standard. Plenty of connectivity options include wireless charging and multiple USB ports. As for driving aids, the surround view camera system helps both in parking lots and off-road driving, offering a comprehensive view of the obstacle you're approaching. The adaptive cruise control system is also enjoyable and smoothly makes appropriate speed corrections. The four-door Defender has a generous amount of storage space, 34 cubic feet, with the rear seats up or lowered for maximum capacity. The rear seats are heavy and it can take a while to push them back into place. Everything changes if you opt for the shorter 90. Cargo capacity is reduced by more than half, and folding the rear seatbacks is a big hassle because it requires you to remove the lower seat cushion. Don't get the 90 if you need to carry cargo. When the Defender is equipped with air suspension, you can reduce the ride height from the cargo area to make loading heavy objects a little easier. Unlike most SUVs, the Defender has a swing-out tailgate instead of a tailgate. Not everyone will like it as it swings out onto the pavement and can block access. It is also heavy due to the spare tire installed. The Defender's interior features long shelves for the front seats and multi-level storage areas next to the center console. There are plenty of places to store small items, but none big enough to hold a medium-sized bag. The large size of the second row makes car seat installation easy in the 110, but you'll struggle to find room in the front passage in the 90. Once you're back there, however, access to the anchor points is adequate. An available towing package allows the Defender to tow 8,200 pounds. But it doesn't include a trailer brake controller, which you'll want to help you control and adjust the brakes on a heavy trailer. Equipped with a 3.0-liter turbo 6-cylinder engine, the Defender 110 and 90 both have an EPA-estimated combined rating of 20 miles per gallon. That's higher than most off-road-oriented SUVs like the Toyota Land Cruiser and 4Runner and the more expensive Mercedes-Benz G-Class. The Jeep Wrangler advertises higher figures on most of its engines. The Defender has a comfortable entry price in the mid-$50,000s. When chosen sensibly, off-road capability and on-road refinement combine in a way that justifies paying a premium for it over, say, the Jeep Wrangler or Toyota 4Runner. Even equipped with numerous options, it costs less than the Toyota Land Cruiser. On the downside, our test vehicle had numerous misaligned body panels and a few interior rattles. The materials on the interior didn't seem to reflect the $72,000 price tested. It was already showing wear, marks and stains. Our test car was undoubtedly an early production version that has seen a lot of use, but it should also withstand the hard use that a Defender should withstand. Personality is important to the Defender, and the new one gets important parts of the classic Defender's proportions right. It looks cool from most angles, but we still think the front end looks a little soft, and the optional plastic bits on the bonnet, designed to look like diamond-coated metal, cause plenty of giggles. We wish it looked a little harder. The Defender drives with grace and dignity, whether you're on the road or off-road. While the level of electronic control is nifty, we find it more satisfying to manually engage the differential locks and low range with physical buttons and levers. Still, it's hard to argue with the seamlessness of the Defender's approach. The Land Rover Defender's claim to fame is its exceptional off-road capabilities, so we recommend you take advantage of this with the X trim. You get all the best all-terrain features, including height-adjustable adaptive air suspension that not only provides ground clearance but also a more comfortable ride on the road. The 2024 Land Rover Defender is available in 3 body styles. The Defender 90 is the shorter 2-door model, the Defender 110 has 4 doors and 2 rows, and the Defender 130 has a longer wheelbase and 3 rows of seating. The new Defender 130 outbound ditches the 3rd row to greatly increase cargo capacity. An optional front jump seat can be added to the Defender 90, and the Defender 110 is eligible for a 2-passenger 3rd row, though not in conjunction with the front jump seat. Trims include the S, SE, 110 only, X Dynamic SE, X, 110 and 130 only, and V8. Note that while the V8 trim is only offered on the 90 and 110 models, a new lower power V8 engine is now optional in the 110 and 130 models. Depending on the trim, you can choose from 5 engines. On Defender 90 and 110 models, the P300 is a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 296 horsepower, 295 lb-ft of torque, and it's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that drives all 4 wheels and a 2-speed transfer case with low-range gearing. Rather confusingly on the Defender 130, the P300 refers to a 3.0-liter turbocharged 6-cylinder mild hybrid, 296 horsepower, 347 lb-ft. The mid-tier P400 uses a more potent version of this powertrain, 395 horsepower, 406 lb-ft, and is available on all body styles. The new P500 is a 5.0-liter supercharged V8, 493 horsepower, 450 lb-ft, that is available on the 110 and 130. It's a slightly detuned version of the top P525, 518 horsepower, 461 lb-ft, that is offered on the 90 and 110. S. The entry-level S trim is available on all body styles. It's available with the P300 4-cylinder on the Defender 90 and 110. The 110 is also eligible for the P400 6-cylinder. The 130 can be had with either the P300 6-cylinder or the P400. Standard feature highlights include LED headlights with automatic high beams, fog lights, 19-inch alloy wheels, full-size spare tire/wheel, 2-speed transfer case, roof rails, sliding panoramic roof, heated and power folding mirrors, auto-dimming driver's side and rear view mirrors, keyless entry and ignition, dual-zone automatic climate control, 12-way semi-power adjustable heated front seats, power adjustable heated steering wheel, leather upholstery, 40/20/40 split folding rear seats, digital instrument panel, 11.4-inch infotainment touchscreen, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless charging pad with signal booster, remote monitoring and control via a smartphone app, 10-speaker Meridian audio system, satellite/HD radio. Standard advanced safety features include forward collision mitigation, warns you of an impending collision and applies the brakes in certain scenarios. Adaptive cruise control, maintains a driver-set distance between the Defender and the car in front. Lane keeping system, makes minor steering corrections to help keep the vehicle centered in its lane. Blind spot warning with rear cross-traffic warning, alerts you if a vehicle is in your blind spot during a lane change or while in reverse. 360-degree camera system, gives you a top-down view of the Defender and its surroundings for parking or off-roading situations. Parking sensors, alert you to obstacles that may not be visible in the front, side or behind the vehicle when parking. Trailer sway damping, adjusts vehicle brakes to help control trailer movement if a trailer begins to sway. Driver attention warning, issues an alert if sensors determine you are becoming fatigued. Water depth sensor, displays the depth of water being forded. Traffic sign reader. SE. The SE is only available on the Defender 110 with the P500 V8 engine. Additional features include 20-inch wheels, electronic active differential, sends power to appropriate wheels for increased traction, adaptive air suspension, helps improve ride comfort and handling stability and can raise or lower the ride height of the vehicle. Off-road specific cruise control. Upgraded terrain response drive modes. 14-way power adjustable front seats with memory function. Cooled front seats. Interior ambient lighting. 15-speaker Meridian audio system, 110 only. X-Dynamic SE. The X-Dynamic SE is available on all body styles with the P400 engine. You'll lose the air suspension, terrain response upgrade, differential and interior lighting but gain unique silver and black exterior trim. Two-tone synthetic leather upholstery. X. The X trim is offered on the Defender 110 and 130 with the P400 engine. It brings back the off-road features that were lost in the X Dynamic SE trim and adds orange brake calipers. Head-up display, displays important information in your sight line on the windshield. Leather and fabric upholstery. More power adjustments for the front seats. Heated second and third row seats. Upgraded cabin lighting. Digital rearview mirror, allows you to see out the back even with a fully loaded cargo area. Outbound. The new Outbound trim is a two-row version of the Defender 130 and is only available with the P500 V8 engine. It skips the X trim's more advanced off-road features, seat upgrades, head-up display and digital rearview mirror. It also replaces the leather upholstery with a synthetic substitute and includes unique wheels and exterior accents with a matte finish. V8. This trim gets the more powerful P525 8-cylinder engine with the Defender 90 and 110, while the Defender 130 receives the 493 horsepower P500 engine. You also get plenty of luxury features and towing capabilities. Related to this trim is the Carpathian edition that comes with unique exterior styling flourishes. Additional V8 features include 22-inch wheels, dark exterior accents, tow hitch receiver, automated steering system when reversing with a trailer, tri-zone automatic climate control, 4-zone on 130, waterproof activity key bracelet, faux suede-wrapped steering wheel and upholstery inserts, heated windshield, heated washer jets, headlight washers, refrigerated front console bin, 110-volt AC outlet, 15-speaker Meridian audio system. Many features, including all-terrain tires, mud flaps, scuff plates, a side-mounted gear carrier and an integrated air compressor, are available on supporting trims as part of larger option packages.